are so afraid to do anything. People are so afraid to step up for who they really are. As a matter of fact, from within, we are savages, man. We are freaking savages. In some way, the Matrix have managed to destroy our algorithms. It has managed to destroy our mental capacities in such a way. The desire to just go out there, like to be limitless. We are men. Which is, we do what we are supposed to do because we are freaking savages. As a matter of fact, we live in an era of monumental cowardice, as Andrew Tate says. And believe me or not, that is just what it is. People are so afraid to do anything. People are so afraid to step up for who they really are, simply because they think that the next person will think of me will leave. The what if that people you normally tell yourself, what if I do this, whatever. It won't work like that, man. People are genuinely cowards. People are not in a position to step up for the game. They're not courageous enough to go ahead and just make their lives better. Why is it so? If you look back, and you will see very clearly that the Matrix, this is what it has been fighting to achieve. Because as a matter of fact, from within, we are savages, man. We are freaking savages. And that savage in you will come in when you are in a position, as example, when you have a child. You'll be in a position of doing anything, man, just to ensure that that child survives. That is why I'm telling you. It is all within us. It is all from within. We have the courage. We have the understanding to be the best versions of ourselves. You get me? We have the desire to just go out there, like to be limitless. You get me? We have that desire, each and every one of us here. We have that desire, but guess what? In some way, the Matrix have managed to destroy our algorithms. It has managed to destroy our mental capacities in such a way that we are not in a position of thinking about that anymore. We just want convenience and comfort. That is what it has been doing all along. It has been making things easy. Watching a movie, it is now easier than ever. You are just a click away. Watching pornography is now just an inch away. Scrolling social media is just, you just swipe. It's making it very freaking convenient. That is what they have been doing all along. They have been taking away, genuinely, like honestly taking away that savage killer in you, and replacing it with a freaking psyoped young man, young boy. Believe me or not, if you're a man and yet you are not in a position of doing what you are supposed to do as a man, believe me or not, you are still a boy, man. You're still a freaking boy. Age is just a number, man. Age is just a number. And if you're not courageous enough to step up as a man and just say, I'm a man for my family, and I ought to provide to the best. You have to understand right now, as a man, you have a duty and responsibility to give your people the best life ever. And if you're not courageous enough to step up for that, then I don't know what else. I don't know what else will push you ahead. Simply because that is why we exist as men. We exist as men to overcome who we really are. If you look at the story back in the days, the kings, the Alexander the Great and all these people, back in the days, they were in a position of overcoming everything they faced. Overcoming everything. That is what made them men. That is why their names are ramified in history. Simply because they stood up as men and just became in a position of being like, I'm gonna show the world that I'm the best, man. I'm the freaking best. That is just what it takes, man. They have been psyoping us. They have been destroying our masculinity in every other way. Because believe me or not, Our masculinity comes in when we are courageous enough to face ourselves, to face our pornography addictions, to face our lazy selves, to overcome our freaking obstacles. That is when our courage comes in. What is even more amazing is that courage comes from cowardice. That is a matter of fact. The yin and yang thing, it comes from cowardice. You can never be courageous. You can never know courage if you haven't known fear or cowardice. You have to be in a position of knowing one so that you can be in a position of understanding the other. That is just what it is. And now, people are just knowing cowardice. They're not in a position of exploring courage in such a way that they're being held down there in their sissified selves. And they're not in a position to just step up the game and just do it for your people. You know, it's very bad to be in a position of 30 years from now and just look back and just say to yourself, man, I had the opportunity, I didn't do shit, man. That is so freaking painful, man. Then you are looking back and just being like, damn, I wasted myself. Simply because I wasn't courageous enough to go for it. Shit! Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. You have the chance today, man. We have the chance today and we have to step up every day and just being like, hell no, I'm gonna change this shit as a man. I'm gonna sit down and just do what I'm supposed to do simply because I'm a man. Don't fear about authority. They're not here to just... No, if you become rich, they send you DCI and you have genuine ways of making money, well and good. You shouldn't be afraid of anything. What are you really afraid of, man? You are really afraid of your dreams. You are really afraid of feeding your people the best meals. You are really afraid of driving your people around in the best cars. Don't be, man. That is just disgusting. Be in a position of waking up every day and just being like, in real time, I'm gonna make this shit happen. I'm gonna make this shit happen. And that is just what it is, people. That is just what it is. As men, we have no time to be fearful of shit. We are men. We chase. We do what we are supposed to do because we are freaking savages.